Hello, everybody. I can see our Fiona already there. Our Fiona, how fabulous is that? With your gin and tonic in your pajamas. Oh, Fiona, I'm very jealous. I'm very jealous. I tell you what, it's cold up here tonight. Oh, it's so chilly. So yes, I'm very jealous of the coziness, the gin, nice little cheeky gin. Mind you, I suppose I could have one because well, I'm not gonna because I didn't bring anything, but maybe. Oh, it's all filling up. Who have we got? We've got Brenda, we got Carol, we got Julie, we got Deborah, we've got Rura Jane, which again I still love saying. Remember, I can do the highlight on the comments. I forgot I could do that. We've got our David in the house. Oh, Pat Piglet. Our lovely Debs. Debs, I've just made it too. Yay. Oh, Vanessa, hope he says hello. Hello. Oh, it's lovely to have your company, everybody. How are you? Oh my gosh, has anyone done the Christmas like manic thing? Honestly, I nipped to Tesco today. Why did I nip to Tesco? Just decided I needed a bit of like milk and bread. Why would I do that on a day like today? Ridiculous. But they were doing this thing and they were doing and I thought it was really nice. They were doing a checkout lottery. So if your checkout number got called, I don't know if you got something free or something off your bill, and maybe you're shopping free. That'd have been amazing. It weren't me, obs, two up. But isn't that nice? That were nice. Loads more people. Hiya, Di. We've got Kay, we've got Barbara, our lovely Sylvia. Hiya, Sylvia. I was thinking about you today, Sylvia. Nikki, we've got Marie. Who have I not said hello to? Sue. Hello there, Sue. You're on. Thanks for my goodies. Oh, I'm so pleased you got them, Fiona. I remembered to post them. Yes, I'm really pleased. Honestly, when I remember to post them, it feels like Christmas. That's my Christmas. Done nothing. I tell you what, David, I don't blame you. I've been really bad this year. I mean, I'm always bad, but I've gone worse this year. Obviously, I've gone worse. No job. What do you do? But I've just. You get a bit like, oh, this is all mad, isn't it? Or then again, but now, see, I say that, but then rapping is lovely, isn't it, Caroline? I do like rapping. Rapping is nice. Oh, Sue, you're in your gym jam sock. Oh, I'm really jealous. Season's greetings. Jenny, season's greetings as well. And obviously, happy solstice. It were solstice. Have I got the right thing? Hold on. Because it was longest day, weren't it? So that's it now. Yay, the days are getting longer. Hello, I'm Mandy. Mandy's in the building, which is lovely, our winter solstice. So, yeah, yesterday, and it was funny yesterday, because it's a long old day, isn't it? Yesterday were a long old day, because it's shortest day, longest night. And it did, I don't know, going dark, and I were in a right funny mood yesterday, but today the sun is out again, so we celebrate the birth of the sun, don't we? With the days getting longer again, which is really nice. I like that, winter solstice. Yeah, I really like that. I think it's a really lovely kind of tradition, isn't it? Anyway, chunna. Lovely to have everyone's company this evening. My mum and my stepdad were saying, so was this the last one for Christmas? I was like, don't make any difference, but Christmas Day falls on Wednesday, doesn't it? I might come on and say hello. I might come on and say hello. Daffodils are sprouting. I tell you what, Sue, they're brave. But it's not been that cold, really, has it? Oh, see, it's nice, isn't it? I do like that. I do like, that where the rebirth of the sun comes from, because now the days, because it gives everyone hope, doesn't it? And can you imagine way back then, when there weren't Alecky and stuff, you needed a bit of hope, didn't you? You needed something to cling to, because, it must have been awful, mustn't it? You do think, aren't we? Oh my gosh, we're lucky, aren't we? Oh, it must have been bitter. Hello there, lovely Alison, Claire, Avril. Sent a couple of cards, well done, and some homemade cookies. Oh, that's nice. I still have I got you some at Mandy. Obviously, I haven't posted it. In fact, do you know what? I found this is really bad. So when I went on a holiday, okay, so it's when I went to Sicily and Malta. How many years ago is that? So when I was moving house, I found, because I bought Mandy something from that, I forgot to send it to her, obviously. I'm really good at intention, but I'm not very good at doing it, you know. So I bought Mandy something from my holidays and found it the other day. And then I started getting things ready to send, but obviously realised I was doing that when I needed to be packing up the house. So then got carried away packing up the house again and no idea where I've put them again. Sorry, Mandy. But I have got you some. Oh, one day there'll be a right old parcel come through one day, man, because I'll have found them all. Some of them were chocolate. Oh. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not quite sure how many years ago. How many years ago did I go to Sicily? It must be at least 2, mustn't it? Soz. I'm so rubbish. I'm so rubbish. And I found a card to my auntie. That must be from last year. Oh. Anyway. Oh, hello there, lovely Veronica. Veronica knows all about moving, don't you, kid? Oh, it's rubbish, isn't it? Kind of like it, though, in a weird way. Right then, folks. Shall we get crafting? Shall we get crafting? I'm going to turn... I'm running so late this year. Do you know, though, man, why do we bother? No, don't do that, Leonie. Don't be cynical. Don't do that. Why do we bother? Don't do that. Because it's still nice, and I like looking in people's windows still at Christmas time to see the decorations. So carry on putting trees in your window and keeping curtains open, because I love that tradition. That's one of my Christmas highlights. It always were as a kid. I used to love driving past people's windows and nosying in. Some things never change. Biscuits will have gone to Dad's Squidgy. Where have you sent the biscuits? Last minute shop. See, I bet it were mad, weren't it? What does your sister-in-law do? I tell you what, I used to be really bad at buying everything in sales. I don't even do that anymore. Yeah, chocolate will be, that's the ones. Yeah, the chocolate. Yeah, it's going to be. Did I tell you I took some into work? Obviously, when it existed. And I took some into work. And I don't look at sell-by dates. I'm really bad at that too. Chocolate! And I mainly eat, obviously, dark chocolate mainly in the main. Anyway, I took this chocolate and didn't look at it, and Charlie Hopkins was seriously cheesed off. He was like, you tried to poison us. And it was so many years out of date, about 5 years out of date. It had gone really weird. It was fine. But even I was like, oh yeah, that ain't fine. That's pretty minging. It was minging. Hello, lovely Sarah. Nice to have your company. Yeah. I got her. I didn't get her bickies. There were definitely chocolate in there though. It's only 104 days to go to San Diego. That's what to count down. Absolutely. Forget to give you Christmas cards. Oh, Christine, I forget cards. Again, lots of good intention. Right then, guys. Anyway, what we do is this every single week. I remember so far every single week. And I've even prepped. So let me put some light on this situation because it's a bit dark today. Pow! That felt more blinding than ever. I always get this light a bit wrong. I never know if I'm turning it up or down. Hold on. There's strong lights, aren't there? Oh, that's not down. There. That's better. Not as strong. Hello there, lovely Jane. Lovely to have your company as well. And hello there, Helen. Hello, Ali. Coming in on the YouTube. We're getting more and more people on YouTube, which is lovely. Because it's a good place to scour is the YouTube. Right, I'm gonna spin you because I've been playing this app. So what I wanted to do, it's background time. Because I'm obsessed with trying to use my plastic bags because I hate them. They're just vile, aren't they? They're just vile. All the packaging. I still need to get some packaging for us that isn't plastic. So I wanted to use them. So I thought, right, what am I going to do? Because I need to use them because it drives me insane. So I've done these few backgrounds. They're getting longer now, Christine. The days are getting longer. The suns are coming. We're fine. So I wanted to use them a little bit different. Okay. I played first of all with layers and layers and layers. But I've found with the layers and layers and layers, like this has got about 4 layers, that you couldn't really, you can see a little bit. I mean, if I put it on white, you can see a little bit through, but it's not quite. Oh, don't you worry, Shirley. No, we've just been chunnering and saying hello. I've literally only just started saying, so many of us ain't making cards. It's mad, isn't it? That's why we all need to do our journals, right? See, these, when it's layered quite intensely, you can't see as much, but to be fair, it does look quite interesting. So as an actual journal piece, like I could chop that in half, I've stapled it, like as a little sort of tag piece or embellishment piece, that would actually look quite nice. You know, if you were sticking it on a page, because it wouldn't really look like, hello there, lovely Paula, lovely to have your company tonight. It wouldn't really look like it's just been made of plastic bags, would it? You know, which it has, effectively. But I kind of like that, actually, now. And maybe if I spin it the other way, you can just about see the sort of gilding underneath there, which I really like. So there's different ways of using them, but I wanted to experiment with this because I thought there has to be ways of using plastic bags so we don't end up binning them all, because it bugs me. Trouble with backgrounds, make millions then don't use them. Well, that's the thing. It's, yeah, okay then. Next week, that's what we'll do. Next week, I'll use some backgrounds. Okay, we'll dig out different stamps and we'll use some backgrounds. That's next week. Because, yeah, I'm obsessive with making backgrounds. But I do use them, actually. I do use it. To be fair, right, so, yeah, homework packs. I didn't mention that, did I? So, yeah, tonight's thing, homework packs. Now, homework packs. These are, if you've never had one of our homework packs, basically, it's a lot of stuff like this. So it might be stamps that I've stamped out. It might be die cut stuff. It might just be loads and loads of backgrounds. There isn't normally any finished pieces in there. I did have one lady once who complained because it was just loads of backgrounds. It was like, it's homework. I'm free. But that's what it is, okay? So if you're expecting finished pieces, that ain't what it is. The homework packs are stuff I've started. And me and Dawn used to do this thing when I worked at Topaz Crafts. Like, if you start making a card and your mind will go blank, you pass it on to someone else. And I kind of like that. So the homework pack were stuff. I give you stuff and you finish off however you want, or you pass it on. Because I kind of like that. And it is free. Free with any purchase, but you do have to put it in your basket. As I said, because we did have someone who was disappointed, we're not just sending them out with every order automatically. Because some people don't want them. So, and they're heavy. They're not thin. You know, let me show you one. Bear with. I'm not going to show you loads, and I'm not going to show you the content. This is just an example of. See, they're quite packed. So they're quite heavy. So I don't like, we don't send them out just to everybody. So you do have to put it in your basket. They are on the website. It is first come, first served. I've packed about 30. So it's about the first 30 odd orders that place their order tonight and put the homework pack in their basket. It is free, but you have to put it in your basket and you'll get a homework pack. So that's tonight's offer. They always go really, really quickly because there's all sorts in there. I really like them. See, I love stuff like this. Because I like other people. It's just fun. It's fun, isn't it? You don't know what you're going to get. It might be a stencil you've never seen. It might be a stamp you've never had. It might be ink that you don't own. So it's just fun, isn't it? It's a bit of fun. So that's tonight's offer. I'm going to put it back in there because I don't want to lose it. Because as we've already ascertained, I'm very bad at losing things as well. I'm forgetting. So that's our homework pack. That's tonight. Anything you're ordering from our website, which you will see there. And of course, do check your basket out with homework pack in it, otherwise you won't get it. Is that okay? Just want to make sure you know, and I know I'm repeating it, but yeah, they're really cool. It's just fun. It's just fun. And if you join our Facebook group, the Art Inspirations Creations, my glasses are filthy. If you join the Art Inspirations Creations group, there is a section on there that is for people who made things from the homework pack as well. Because our lovely Di, we've got separate like doodads. We've got separate albums for all the different like categories that things go into, and homework packs is one of them. So if you have made something from your homework pack, then you stick it in there as well. So do put it on there as well. That is no better. I'm realising they were really cheap. These are only about 20 quid. And I'm realising the reason I can't see a lot of the time is because that all the coating's just wearing off. That's what you get with buying glasses that are only 20 quid. Anyway, that's homework pack. That's tonight, right? So that's that. I love the homework packs. Thank you, Nikki. I'm really, really pleased. Art Inspirations, sorry to ask. Did you send my address to Leonie for the MDF book I won last week? Deborah, yes, she did. Yes, and I sent it out, Deborah. I actually sent it out the same time that I sent to the one to Fiona. So really, you should have it by now. But yeah, Mandy did give me your address, Deborah, and I did send it out. So what day did I post it? But with it being Christmas, it might take longer. I don't know what day I posted it, actually, Deborah. But I know it's gone. I know it's gone. So yes, it's definitely on the way. And I definitely went to the post office. Because we've got the best part. I wish my glass only cost 25 quid. Vanessa, it's only because I did that thing online. It's because of rubbish, Vanessa. I did the thing online, you know, where you can go online and you can put your prescription in and just get cheap ones. That's what I did. I don't need bifocals though. Apparently, you've got to Bury Market. You can get bifocals well cheap. All right, Bury Market. Find a local art gallery. Oh, really, David? Oh, that's cool. What have you been doing? What have you been vlogging? Just backgrounds? Really? That's a bit good, isn't it? Have you been, mind you, when you look at some of these, I mean, I love that. When you look at that, it does look like a piece, doesn't it? Have you framed it up? Oh, David, is that what you did? Is that what you did? Our messes. Looking hopefully to get a homework pack in my order. Right, Deb, please make sure you've put it, check your basket out, make sure it's in your basket. If you've tried to do it, oh, fireworks are going off. Why are they letting fireworks off, Angela? Isn't it annoying? If you've already checked your order out, but you do want a homework pack, Deb, then just email us. Our email address is on there, and our Mandy will sort that out. But is she already on it? She's probably already on it, actually. But yeah, if you wanted it, but you didn't check it out, then we'll sort that out. Right, okay, let's get crafting. So yeah, recycling our bags, because why not? Let's be obsessive. So this is what we're doing tonight. So let me start. So I've got some, Fiona only got her parcel yesterday. So yours will probably come any day. Christmas post, everything takes a bit longer. And with the homework packs, your parcels will take a bit longer because I haven't even sent them to Mandy yet, folks. So I need to post them to Mandy tomorrow. Mandy needs to get them and then post them to you. So it's going to be after Christmas when you get your parcel. Okay, but if you're and that's only if you're electing for your free homework pack. If you're not getting a free homework pack, then it'll come as normal. But if it's homework pack, it will be a bit later. So I'm getting a bit of packaging and I'm just chopping it down the sides, okay? So just down that side seam. But this bit, like that, I'm keeping it attached, okay? Now, there's loads of things that you can put in here, but you're best using the stuff that dries on thingy for the windy in Bolton. I tell you what, Celia, it's windy in here as well. In our Azzy. It's windy in Azzy and all, Celia. Right, so you want something that's going to dry on plastic. So something that's going to dry on permanent, dry permanent on non-porous surfaces. So we're talking alcohol inks. Alcohol inks are perfect. And the acrylics, I mean, this is one of the acrylic sprays, but think about your acrylic paints as well. So different products like that. Have a play, have an experiment, because that's what this is about ultimately. It's all about having a lovely little experiment. So first of all, I'm going to go in with alcohol inks. Now, obviously, there's a few on the market. The reason I'm using these ones, the only reason I'm using these are old ones actually, is because I found them. You know what? And actually, my Tim Holtz ones, I've got loads, but I can't find them at the minute. They might still be in Paola's garage. I did actually pick up some things from the garages last week, so I did actually get some of my stuff back. This one's a gold one. It's beautiful, is this? But just play. I really like doing this because it really helps you sort of dig out some of your old stuff. You know, techniques like this are cracking for digging out old stuff. Really good for digging out old stuff, but also digging out like recycling stuff like your packaging, you know. And oh man, think of all the packaging that we've got and gonna get over Christmas. Right, squidge down the other side of your plastic, and then see it go. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some white card under that, because then you'll see it even better. This is the best bit. This is the best bit. Because look, is alcoholic not just one of the best things? It's just so nice. And as you squidge it, you get all your beautiful colours merged together. I love the air bubbles in this, because the air bubbles make it really super interesting. I love this. Isn't it cool? Doesn't that just look beautiful? Straight away. Oh, well done. Of course you did, Vanessa. Of course you did. I remember seeing your name pop up when we were doing the thing the other day. Well done. See, that's a nice one, isn't it, Vanessa? Hold on, I'm just getting a bit of card. I'm getting a bit of card because I didn't get this ready. Oh, that's not my card. Sorry, folks. I thought I were organised, but, you know, standard me. I'm not. There it is. There's my packer card. I've got it. I've got my packer card. There we are. So, I'm using Super Smooth. So, I'm going to get 2 pieces of Super Smooth. It could be scrap card, whatever you want, okay? Now, open this up. The only reason I'm doing this is because I can get a 2 for 1, but it'll also make it dry quicker. You can just leave it to dry as is. If you want this to dry, open it up, let the air get to it. The air is going to allow it to dry. Otherwise, it's not, okay? So, bob that there. 2 pieces of cardstock, 1 bottom, 1 top. Squidge it down, okay? And what you're going to do is obviously get a print. But not just 1 print, you're going to get 2 prints. So you're going to get 1 underneath, 1 on the top. So, lift it up. If you want double-sided, just put 1 piece of card. However, I wanted 2, so I've got 2 prints. Okay, so straight away, boom, got, yay, that's the one, Deb. I'm so pleased you've got it. So I've got 2 beautiful backgrounds already. These are always going to be different. You will never, ever get the same print. And that's why I love this. Like, for instance, same ink earlier on, but different style. Every single time it's going to be different. I say I've had a little play. And I love it because you use different paper as well. Like this is printing cut paper, so it's like that is like a super smooth printing paper, but that is lovely. The printing paper is really, really nice. Normally it's awful to ink on, is that? But because it's got kind of a really smooth surface, I mean, use Yupo paper. It'd be beautiful in Yupo paper. But yeah, the printing one is gorgeous. Aren't they lovely? So, really nice backgrounds, right? Before I've even done anything. And then this. Now, because I've lifted so much ink off it, this is going to dry really fast. So I reckon that there, already dry. So where I've lifted it, already dry. That bit, yeah, that's pretty much dry. I reckon that bit in the crease, still a bit wet there. So that bit is going to take a bit longer. Now, even though I lifted quite a lot of the ink away, when you put those two together, there's still a decent print there. So it looks really, really pretty. All I've used, and I'll just open, I love this. All I've used is alcohol inks. The alcohol inks I've used, I think these are Pentart ones. So I have to take my glasses off, just have a look. Does it even say? Hey, Skipton. Oh, woodwork. Oh my gosh. These are ancient. These are so old. These are woodwork. Love, love, love woodwork. Love them. But, so, yeah, I don't think, well, you're not going to be able to get these anymore because of good old woodwork. Oh, I used to love woodwork. Oh, lovely Judith. She was so nice. So you won't be able to get these anymore. However, any alcohol inks. This is any alcohol inks. Are you making unicorns? I tell you what, these would be the best unicorns, most definitely. I'm going to pick that bit of ink up there that's been stubborn so we don't have to wait for it to dry. Okay, so just that tiny bit, and it were only that little bit, right? So, hello, our Charmaine. Lovely to have you in the building. I'm making a mess, as ever. So, that's my first little bit, right? So, boom, that's ready to go. I'll show you the next bit in a second. I'll leave that to one side, because let me show you the other one I wanted to do, because I really like this. And it's same, but different ink. Now, I must admit, this one, because it's got so many creases, I'm not using that bag. It's too creasy. Let me use, that's a bit big. Been through my bag selection. Oh my gosh, I keep that many plastic bags. It's ridiculous. But, you know, oh, and I have been meaning to use them for something like this for ages. Because, well, drives me nuts. There we go. And then slice the sides, so it's exactly the same technique. Just slicing the sides, like so. Zinc, zinc, and then. But this time, so this could be acrylic paint, but this time I'm going to put on my beautiful, beautiful spritzers. They are spritzers, but I'm not using them as spritzers. These are the media sprays, the Dina Waitley media sprays. Too bright, too bright. Hold on. Ding, ding, ding. So, and I, again, absolutely love these. I just think, oh no, that one doesn't work. I just think that the way these work, the actual colours are stunning. So definitely worth playing with. But you might just use your regular thingies. Your regular thingies. I've always been a bag lady, Vanessa. I've always been a bag lady. I've always had so many things, even when I was a kid. And it's funny, innit? It's just one of those things. I think it's I probably have always had ADHD and not realised it. And because I've been one of these that, you know, like tidying up. And I used to do it forever. Like, just put it in a plastic bag and then I forget about it. Literally done that all my life. Never changed. Drives me insane. And then I find bills. I did that the other day. I found a tax bill that I'd forgotten about. And I've been ignoring this. Janice, all right, hi, Janice. Oh, blinking heck, I mean. I kept doing that as well. I found a tax bill because I don't open mail. I forget to open mail. And I ignored this text message from, what are they from? Not bailiffs. The other ones who try and come and get your money. Anyway, saying they'd been appointed. And I ignored that because I thought, it's a scam. Because obviously, if you have to follow a link, I ain't doing it on a text message. I thought, it's a scam. I'd have heard off him if I owed him money. And then, when I were going through one of my bags of things, I found this letter that I'd never opened from the Inland Revenue saying I owed money. I've paid it now. I've paid it. It's okay. It's all right. I've moved house. No, I have told him where I've moved. I wasn't gonna. I'm only joking. But I've done things like that all my life as well. It's awful. It's awful. I kind of wish, see if I'd have been like married or something, someone probably would have been able to help me rather than leaving me to my own devices. I tell you what, being left to my own devices has not been sensible. Now look, but it don't matter because I've got stuff like this to play with, so who cares? Isn't that just glorious? Look at the colours. Look at the colours. So pretty. So pretty. So doing exactly the same thing, but this time it's the paint. But even though it's the paint, and look how thick that is. So this is going to give you kind of a different look. And mind you, I'm going to say it's more opaque. It is, but doing it this way and lifting the prints again, it's not going to give you the same opacity as if you were keeping it solid. So, but what I do love about this, because these are gloss, when you do this on the cardstock, you're going to get a kind of glossier finish, which I absolutely adore. So, lifting that up, and then you get these two beautiful prints. And you've got, can you see there's kind of that gorgeous shine, which is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, Angela, I am... like my sister was as chaotic as me, to be fair. She was absolutely as chaotic as me. And poor Maz, she definitely suffered more from anxiety, for sure. Like, luckily, I forget about things. Which is, hashtag HMRC bills. Isn't that pretty? Absolutely beautiful. I was stressing about it yesterday. I laugh about it now, but yesterday was a different beast. Yesterday I was in stress mode full on. But today, it's okay. I've paid it. It's fine. I don't have to move again and not tell anyone. I even told the water board I've moved. So that's good. I put things in little piles everywhere. Yeah, just put it in a pile. Put it in a pile and then it's tidy, right? I used to be carrier bags. I used to be really bad. Mind you, if you look at this now, it's boxes. I can't see the floor in this room now. Right. This is going to dry pretty quick as well. Because again, I've lifted quite a lot of that excess ink. So this is going to start drying pretty quick. However, just to give it a bit of time, I'm going to move this as well. Now, the nice thing is about this, because I'm doing two at a time, it means that whilst one's drying, you can then come back and work on the other one. So what I want to do now is start layering. Now, I've tried a few different adhesives, and I must admit, these ones, where's the ones I've finished? These ones, even though they've stuck, I can see that they're not stuck 100%. So it's like, okay. My daughter is laughing, she's the same. Well, do you know what? I think a lot of us, like crafty folk, are the same. It's a thing, innit? It's a thing. We're all blessed with that ability to forget bills. It's honestly, it's such a brilliant skill. So, because the adhesives didn't stick 100%, I'm going to use double-sided tape. Now, I've got this one. Now, this is the one we had on the Hobby Maker show the other day. And this one is Studio Light. So it's just a massive roll of double-sided tape. If you've got an A4 sheet, use that. I have, but they're in a right safe place. Carrier bag somewhere. So I'm using this. Now, when I layered this the first time, because the tape isn't absolutely 100% clear, I thought it knocked it back a little bit too much. So I couldn't see the layers 100%. However, when I did it like this, I thought, no, I quite like it. So I've stuck with this. So now all I'm going to do is layer this on top. So pop it down and then squidge it. Let me just get my little squidgy thing. because I want this nice and smooth on there. I don't want to have them air bubbles. So I'm just gonna zoom over the top and try and get those air bubbles out. Still got some in, but that's because I've probably got loads of bits on there. But that's absolutely fine. That's my first layer. And then my second layer. And like I say, with the others, I didn't do this. I did adhesive. And I did try all sorts. I tried gel medium. And I tried thingy. What else did I try? I tried all sorts. But yeah, they just weren't in for sticking. So I thought, oh, just use double-sided tape. It'll do a job. It'll do a job. And then pop my next layer. And it's quick, to be fair. At least with this, you're not having to wait for anything to dry. You know, it's just doing the job. I did that wrong. It's just doing the job. So, literally did that wrong. It's meant to just fold over. You don't normally have to mess with that. But that's me. I think I'm doing it wrong. Look, look. Right, so, you know your bits of foil that you've used, you know your leftover foil? So can you see it's got sort of the printing? Obviously, there's loads of ways of using this. However, one of the ways is to put it in this. So trap things in it. And if your layers aren't too intense, you're still going to see it. And I really like that. So squidging that down, like so. I've still got the sticky. And then layer my next one over. Just decide where you want it to go. And then squidge that over the top. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? And then squidge that down. Like so. Look at that. Look at that beautiful bit of gold in there. Doesn't that look nice? It's so, so pretty. And I mean, I could actually get away with another layer because it isn't knocking it back too much, is this one actually. That one looks really quite pretty. I'm just going to cut away some of the scrap, like so, around the edges. And all this I could still use because all that's got colour and ink on it. So all that would layer up beautiful. I love doing this because how you layer it back up will change it. Because look at that. Look at all that beautiful colour. And the gold in there as well. Isn't that just gorgeous? Love, love, love that. I've used double-sided tape. I've done that before today. And then it takes me even longer though because I faff if I use double-sided. It becomes a faff, doesn't it? It becomes an adventure using double-sided tape. I'm going to put one more layer. One more. Oh, I've done that wrong. Yeah, I've done that really wrong. Yeah, really, really wrong. Oh, then again, no, it's okay. Maybe a bit wrong, but not 100% wrong. Bear with. Right. That bit's no adhesive on, so that's a bit of a sickener. It's any way we could over that. Okay, cut that back. And then one more layer because I can't not put one more layer on. Now, you might put glitter on this. You might put another bit of the gold. Can you see, because of the double-sided tape, the foil isn't quite as shiny. It's still shiny, but it does knock it back. But, I mean, I could put another bit on now, but the wrong side up, so I get the silver, because that'll look quite nice. But I really, really love using these scraps. And, I mean, surely we must all have so much of these when you've done any foiling. Because you do think to yourself, yeah, going to use all the scraps, You never do. You just have tons knocking about. So this is a lovely, lovely way of using all those scraps. Or maybe you're going to use metal flake. Or maybe you're going to use loose glitters. You know, anything like that on here will look absolutely beautiful. Now, I might pop a little bit of flake on there. The only problem with putting flake on here is it can be, because that's sticky, it's like squidging it down can be a bit tricky. But I'm just brushing over it gently because I don't want to scratch all the adhesive. But I could put on there, like I have a really nice piece of ribbon. So, like it's, this is old as well. I've been properly going through its stash. This is, I don't even know if you can see it. It's really pretty. It's like a fine mesh, which looks really, really beautiful. Oh, crisp packets. Do you put them in oven and they shrink? That used to be really cool. There we go. Pop them on. See? Pop that on now. And then let's pop on my other layer. So this bit were the bit where it had no adhesive. So I'm going to put this bit back on again. Like so. And that's a bit I got as ripped off by accident. And then let's just get my scrap bits. See. And now put my scrap bits. Let's decide where I'm going to go. Is that just one layer? Yes, it is. Let's have it there. Nope. It's not got a hair on it, has it? I'm going to chop that bit off there because I want that straight. Like that. What was the thing about crisp packets? Without sticking them in oven? Did I miss that bit? When I'm crafting, I miss all the comments. There. There, right. I am happy now. But I love this. Okay, so that's my first background done. And you'll just trim off all these excess. So there will be some things that you have to put in the bin. I was listening to radio coming over, and they were on about like plastic, recycling plastics, and how they don't. You know, how they burn loads of it and stuff. And they ship it off, don't they, to China, to poor India, and just burn it so everyone has lung diseases. But there used to be a plant in Blackburn, and they had 4 fires. I mean, that wasn't a mistake, was it? You know. But anyway, they closed, they sold it, but all the rubbish is still there. And I think the rubbish has been there years. Isn't that naughty? And it's like, it's because they tell you it's all recyclable, it's rubbish, isn't it? Look, look, look. Isn't that nice? What did Janice do? I've missed that. Oh, what did Janice say? Oh, it's another fine mesh. Well done, Janice. That is such a Janice joke, isn't it? Janice. Isn't that pretty? It's even better if I had good light. I need to sort my lighting out. I have got lighting, but I just need to set it up properly. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The colours are magnificent. And the way that the light, the gold catches underneath is magnificent. The only problem is, obviously, it still looks really shiny. Yeah, I love the colours. It's still, rather than acetate, it does look a little bit like a bag. So I do need to knock that back. If you eat crisp packets, around a knitting needle. Homemade beads. Oh, that's really cool. I've never tried that. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. What a good idea. I've never ever tried that. That is cool because, I mean, crisps, it just gives me a really good excuse to eat crisps. So this is the other one. So this is the one I did with the sprays. So same thing. Uh-oh. Where were the drips? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I feel that maybe this is just drippage. No, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So I'm going to do it a bit quicker. I won't faff quite as much. With this, when these are dry, you can see you've got that really nice. Can you see how it's got a shine to it? Which is just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And I did a few of these as well. So I did a pinkish one. And I don't know how I've ripped the card on that. But look, when I've peeled it, I don't know how I've done that. But I've ripped the card and it looks really nice. The torn card looks really nice. I love it when you do stuff like that and you have no idea how you've done it. Love them. I've made so many backgrounds. So with this one, let's be quicker. I mean, look at this, right? This is a swatch thing that I've done. This is an old one. But look how cool. You might want to put these over like your swatch things. And it just transforms it. You know, when you start playing with stuff like this, you can just transform things. I'm gonna pop it on a little bit of watercolor cardstock, and I'll do this a bit quicker. My gosh, it's 1:45 already. That I've been chatting tons. Is that why? Now, with the other one that I did do these layers, the thicker one. I did do the layers, but hold on a minute. Why is me? Oh, I did it like that, that's why. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Again. There we go. Just cut that down. Let's pop that there. You could get quite obsessive with this, don't you think? You know, getting all the little scraps, all the little bits and bobs. There we go. Chop that down. So it's just about, let's take that bit off there. Take that bit off there. Like so. Pop another one on. Pop another bit of adhesive. Like this. And this time what I'm going to do is bob, oops, a daisy. Is bob a little bit of glitter on this one. Oops, a daisy. Sticking to everything. I love these double-sided adhesive sheets. We need to get some in. With a lot we need to get in. It's just, obviously, we're still sort of making up from what we lost, unfortunately. But we'll get there. From the good old create and craft. We'll get there. Did anybody read the report? Don't mention the report, Leonie. Okay, let's bob that on there. Like so. Okay, so I'm not going to put... Oh, I was going to put glitter, weren't I? I forgot. Right, so let's just squidge that down. Like so. Come on. There mustn't be adhesive there. And again, look at the colours. Aren't they lovely? Yeah, well, no. Now, if you do acrylic paint and if it's watered down too much, it might not stick to the plastic. So you have to be careful. If you water it down with, say, an extender, so one of the extender fluids, if you will, if you use one of those as opposed to literal water, then yes. But, yeah, the more you add water to an acrylic, the more it takes away the acrylic, if that makes sense. So it means it might not dry. So just bear that in mind. Have a play, have a practice, you know, have an experiment. Ultimately, the lovely thing is about this technique, this is scrap. You know, this is just stuff that would get stuck in the bin. So you might as well experiment, you know, have a play with it and see what you can do with it. Now, what I've done, so I've got that one and I've got this one, okay? So I've got my two beautiful backgrounds so far. So what I want to do with these, one of them, I'm going to stick through and emboss because... where have I put my embossing folder? Because why not? We can create texture on this. I can create a really nice background on this. I could, if I could find my embossing folder. I have had it. It's somewhere. Don't go anywhere. Where have I put it? Oh, Leonie. Hold on, I found it. Yay, embossing folder. This is an old one. Old but gold. It's one of our couture creations. I used to love couture creations. Absolutely adore this. So I'm going to stick this through. Okay. So I've got my embossing machine. However, my die cutting machine is on the floor. So I'm going to have to bob down and do it. But I thought, oh my gosh, because if I start embossing it, it's going to give it a really beautiful textured surface, isn't it? So I thought, let's have a little go. Oh, which one shall I do? Decisions. I'm going to do the really decorative one. Or should I do the other one? Let's do the other one because the other one hasn't got loads of decoration. Let's do both. So, let's stick this through. And the other thing, like the lovely thing is with this, because, again, it's scrap, you don't mind using it in loads of different ways. Let me just stick that through my machine. I'll disappear for a second. And let's just ram it through the machine. I was going to say, I hope, good grief, hope I haven't put too many layers in. Have you heard the machine? The machine is sounding like I've put too many layers in. I'm just tidying up as I go along. It's nearly done it though. I mean, oh, I haven't nearly done it. Fell out the back. I put too many layers in the machine, everybody. Too many layers, love. I put that plate in as well. And not only did I put too many layers in my machine, but I also can't find my rubber mat. So I'm having to make do, which is ridiculous. And I've got it on the stand. I think I showed you it the other week, didn't I? I've got it on the wheels from my thingies. From my thingies. Can't remember what they're called either. My lovely little tubs, you know, on my storage. That used to be correct. I remember I used to wheel them all in. What's it called? What's my system called? Can't remember. Anyway, yes. Let me spin you. Because look, it's done it. It actually groaned, it did. It really did. It really hated life right there. There you go. Can you see the texture of that? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, lovely embossing folder, of course. Either which way looks good. That looks good. That looks good. I'm going to do it the other way as well. I'm going to do this one, but I am going to spin it. So I'm going to do it the opposite way around because we might as well, right? We might as well. And yeah, Amanda was just reminding you, our offer tonight is our wonderful homework packs. The homework packs are normally really, really, really popular. People really love them. And I like that because it actually takes me ages to... Sorry, I should spin it while I'm doing this because that's boring. It takes me ages to pack them. So it's lovely homework packs tonight. If you do want a homework pack, bye! They are free. But when you're checking your basket out, they're free with a sale. You do have to do a sale because they're quite heavy to post out. But they're free with a sale. If you do want one though, while you're checking out your basket, make sure the homework pack is in there. So you will be able to find it online. We don't send it out just because you placed an order, because some people don't want them. I say some people, we've literally had one lady that has been it in the history of our homework packs. But yes, you have to put it in your basket. So please put it in your basket. It is a first come, first served. But I think we have got about 30 of them that I've actually packed. I've been a busy little bumblebee. So I will send them to our Mandy, but they're going to be sent to our Mandy tomorrow. So that means, obviously, she has to get them and then pack everything. So it will be after Christmas you get your order. But it's something good to look forward to, innit, after Christmas. Who's already been eating, like, loads of stuff. Mince pies, me and my mother. Mince pies every night. It's been great. Oh, I love mince pies. Best bit of Christmas. Isn't it, mince pies? Let me just take our art inspirations thing off so you can see this. Look at this. Waiting for your food delivery. I love that. I love that. Don't go anywhere just in case. Now, can you see the texture of that? So, next bit. Let's put some over the top of this. Now, to knock it back, white clear gesso. Clear gesso is going to be the way that we can knock this back, okay? So that'll mean it's not going to be as shiny. Now, obviously, I could have put the clear gesso on first and then embossed it. The reason I didn't was just so I didn't have to wait for it to dry before I embossed it. But I only want a fine layer of this, and that will just knock it back. Now, this is what we use. You know, when you use sellotape, picking up sellotape from your gel plate. So we use the clear, well, actually, gel medium and matte gel medium we use as well to knock back the shine. So anything like that, where have I got that hair? Why didn't I notice that hair before? That's offensive. But anything like that, so either a matte gel medium, a matte glue, or this one. I've had my mince pie. Oh, they're just great, aren't they? And do you know what we can get now as well? We can get in the vegan sort of cream stuff that isn't real cream. It's just full of rubbish. However, it's a brandy one. And, you know, it's only once a year. But, oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Once a year, but every night. We only bought one tub. I didn't buy them in, like, you know, tubs. I didn't buy them in gallons. we don't have gallons of the stuff, honest governor. There we go. So that'll knock it back. Now, sometimes it kind of like, it's not as I think sometimes having the shine from the plastic kind of adds something to it, but yeah, I didn't want that shine because then it just looks a bit too plastic baggy. But I mean, you can still see the shine of the gold in there. You know, that doesn't, oh, brandy cream, best thing, isn't it? It doesn't knock back the gold. See, that still comes through. So even though it's knocking back the shine of the plastic, that beautiful texture still comes through, and hopefully you can still see the texture from the mesh as well. Where can I find the report for CNC? Oh, I can't remember, David. It might be Company's House. It might be out there now. I'm sure it's public. I'm sure it's public. I mean, nearly sure. Nearly sure, David. But yeah, because obviously, you know, it's gone into a mint, so it's going to be public, innit? Eventually. But yeah, interesting read. I mean, obviously I haven't read all of it. Someone did say they did read all of it though, and it was very interesting to see what certain people had been paid. So yeah, interesting read, David. Interesting read. Have a look on Company's House. Right, is that dry? Be careful when you dry it, obviously, because with your plastics, you don't want it to start shriveling. You do not want fumes. You know, avoid any fumes because your plasticky burning fumes are not good for you. So avoid that at all costs. Do you remember, David, when we got to India and they just burned the rubbish? Oh, yes. Do you know what, Sylvia? I have had some of the lovely... Do they do brandy vanilla ice cream? I suppose you could do it yourself, couldn't you? You could put brandy in anything, couldn't you? Waxes. So, because I've put my my clear gesso on there, it's given a key. So obviously now I can put waxes on. Now it's going to be deciding what colour of wax to use on there. So, shall I go? Ooh, let's look at the pink peony, because I haven't used this one yet. So, it is public. Where is it, Jill? Is it on Company's House? Is it Company's House? I think it is, isn't it? I think. I know I'm not speaking out of turn. But yeah. Well, of course I'm not speaking out of turn, I mean. But now, see, I say it's got a key, but still, there's only little bits that are hitting it. I like brandy and Bailey's over ice, Vanessa. Dirty, but great. Yeah, that sounds absolutely divine. I used to love Bailey's. Right, see, now, if I don't put too much pressure on, because what I were doing then is putting it on, but actually taking it back off again. If I don't put too much pressure on, rather than take it back off again, that reminds me of Karate Kid. Back off, you know, rub on, rub off. Christmas, it's all about Karate Kid. Oh my gosh, who's watching The Traitors? Traitors is back in it. I'm so excited. It's my favourite thing on TV. That's back in it. Is it Monday? Is it tomorrow that's back? Oh, I'm so thrilled. I mean, that's the one. It's worth having a telly for. Is that? I put brandy in everything. Judith, I like that you share. Come forth and share, Judith. Brandy and everything. Cereal. Is it thingy? Is it Scotland where they put whiskey on the porridge? Is that Scotland? Or I'm sure, or is it Ireland? It'd be Scotland or Ireland where they put whiskey on the porridge. I'm not making that up. I'm sure I'm not making that up. Now, let me just see if you can see that. Now, hopefully, you can see that shine. Yes, you can. And I'm so looking forward. Wax on, wax off. It is, isn't it, Julie? Remember? So you can see that shine. And it gives you a different shine. So now, rather than a plastic bag, now it doesn't look like a plastic bag. Whereas before, it definitely did. Now it definitely doesn't. You know, now it's got a completely different look to it. It definitely is a plastic bag vibe. It's got a different look. Scotland, whiskey on porridge, yay! I knew it. I mean, on a cold day, I can relate to that, right? On this one, and me and whiskey don't have a good relationship. I'm with you, Vanessa. No, I'm not. Once, many moons ago, we had whiskey and iron brew. Whoa, I was really poorly, and it put me off whiskey for life. Absolutely vile. Whiskey and iron brew. I mean, what were we thinking? Not a lot. Not a lot after, to be fair. Vile. Absolutely vile. Whiskey on everything in Scotland. God, I love Scotland. I suppose ultimately you need to, because it gets cold. Now, sticking this on. Again, put it on, drag it off. So what I'm hoping to do, as long as this is textured enough, is get this. It was Sue Wilson I saw do this first time, right? Mind you, I don't know if the texture's deep enough. I don't think the texture's quite deep enough on this one because I didn't have the right plate. Oh, and that isn't helping, is it? Get something that isn't filthy, Leonie. There, that's going to be a bit better. There, okay. Now, when you've done embossing and your texture's deep enough, this technique will work. So what'll happen is it'll go into the grooves. So rather than going everything, when you take it back off again, it goes into the grooves. What's happening with this is I'm just taking it either all off or oh no, actually I'm lying. In some bits it has actually gone in the groove. In some bits it is working. So let me just now scoot back over. Some it is, some it isn't. I'm overworking this beast, aren't I? There. Let's have a see what it's done. Put that there, put that there. The texture paste I'm using is from our lovely Sarah Gray. This is a big pot, and it's our Funky Fossil. Let me show you. So it's the Funky Fossil, the Starlight one. That's the one I'm using. Dead Man's Finger for me. Rum. Oh, is that what it's called? Ugh. Rum. Spice rum, maybe. Not very keen on rum either. Would it not curdle the milk? What's that? The whiskey in porridge? I don't think they use milk in porridge, do they, in Scotland? Don't they just do it with water? Because I think that's what you meant. You meant to just do porridge with water, aren't you? But can you see? Can you see? You've got the beautiful... Oh, you can see... Yes, you can. Oh, I love that. So you've got the layers, you've got the texture, you've got the colour, you've got the beautiful, beautiful shimmer. Doesn't it look good, David? I'm so pleased you like it. I love that. I just think that looks so interesting. And it's just got so many layers. But that looks like, I mean, that looks so difficult to do. Doesn't look like it's a plastic bag, does it? Which is, I love that. I think that looks so interesting because you think that's a plastic bag. Yes, it is. And when it dries, I will put photographs of what I've done. But I'm just so ridiculously pleased with that. So those are the two I've done in this hour. And these were the two I did before. Now that one I did put a little bit of gesso over the top, but not loads, didn't knock it back loads. This one I didn't put gesso over. So that one you've still got the shine of the bag there. And this one I did put gesso over. But this one was the one that I stuck down differently. And that's why you've got, it's still got sort of movement in there. But I love the colours. I love them. I will put pictures. Aren't they stunning? Don't they look stunning? And that is, let me just get my camera proper so you can see. They're plastic bags. You know, when you think about it, when you think about all the packaging, all the packaging and what things you can do with them to make beautiful, beautiful backgrounds. I mean, look at all those backgrounds. They're the plastic ones. And then these are all the pickups, because every single time you do it, come here you, don't swear. Every single time, nearly swearing, I do it, I get these as well. So it's not just those, it's all of these as well. Isn't that cool? So all these beautiful backgrounds. Now, I promise, you might have to remind me, I definitely sort of promise next week I'm going to use the backgrounds, some of the backgrounds, and we'll run through a few different things on using backgrounds. So that's hopefully what I'll do next week. Wednesday, I'm not sure. It depends really. Christmas Day. And what would be the best time? Even if I just came on and said, hello. What? Because obviously people eat at different... We eat at normal tea time. We don't do this Christmas dinner malarkey. We just have tea. You know, just have tea, don't we? So we don't do all that. So I suppose other people do it about 2ish and 3ish, don't they? Maybe I'll just pop on and say hello, because that'd be quite nice, wouldn't it, Christmas Day? Oh, maybe I'll bring a little bit of red wine with me, only one glass because I still need to drive home, and maybe I'll do it from home. That'd be better, wouldn't it? And then I can have a little bit of red wine. Oh, I'm gonna get a really fancy red wine now. Oh, I wonder if I've got any at home. Oh, can't remember. Is Tesco still open? Tesco! Here we go. What day is it? Sunday? Tesco be closed. Anyway, thank you. Shall I? Okay. Live. I'm live at 11. Jill. Oh, no. Thank you for telling us. Our Jill is live 11 Christmas Day. Right. I won't clash with you then, our lovely Jill. Jill's going to be live at 11. Are you demoing, Jill? Jill's so clever. And if you don't follow Jill yet, please follow Jill, because she's so clever. She knows so many different techniques. What were I going to say? So, yes, I won't do 11 o'clock. Maybe I'll do it a bit later in the afternoon. But if you can't see me live, it don't matter, does it? You know, you might be busy having food. But anyway, thank you ever so much, everybody. Have a really lovely Christmas. And obviously, I know Christmas can be right tough, because we've been there. So if it's a tough one this year, then just get through it. It's just a day. Be right. It's just a day. And yeah, as long as it's peaceful, isn't it? That's the main thing. Just as long as it's peaceful. Take care, everybody. Now, as Mandy was just saying, she's just been reminding you, if you do want one of our lovely goodie bags, then please pop that in your basket when you're checking out your basket, and we will send you one of those free, but it will be after Christmas, because I have to post them down to our Mandy. But your lovely little homework packs will be coming to you free if you put it in your basket. So please make sure you do that. But yeah, thank you ever so much, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely Christmas. Have a lovely Christmas, Mandy. And thank you to everybody. And thank you for all your support. I mean, you have been amazing. It's funny, actually, because I was on with Abs the other day, and he was saying, you know, how none of us would have got through this, you know, with Create and Craft going down. We are our customers, and we're exactly the same. I mean, me and Mandy has been like, oh, right, we've, you know. So it is, thank you to everybody out there. I mean, Facebook Lives, who knew this were going to become like part of my job? It's just crazy, isn't it? But that's life. But yeah, so thank you for your continued support and keeping us company, because these are really nice. I used to hate Facebook Lives. The thought of it, I used to think, oh, I can't do it. But now it's lovely, chunnering away. I tell you the weird thing, when I press stop, it feels really quiet, because it actually feels as though everybody's been here. It's really weird. That I know that's in my head, but it is bizarre. And then when I press stop, it's like, oh, and it's quiet. It's well weird. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Take care. Have a good one. And we'll see you on the other side of Christmas. Or I'll pop on Christmas Day and say hello. Maybe with doggies. I'll bring doggies on and we'll say hello. All right, then. Thank you ever so much, everybody. You take care, and good night. Mwah!